I remember thinking, why had none of the thousands of experts I'd spoken to told me about this? Why was so much of my life spent hitting my head against a wall when the answer had been available and known for so long? My name is Eiges, and I am the program director and a health coach with Dr. Cho's practice. My health journey began when I was about 3 or 4 years old. I remember tagging along with my mother to a Weight Watchers meeting. I certainly wasn't a member at that young, but I do remember the woman that weighed my mother looked at me and spelled something to my mother that started with an O, and just somehow intuitively I knew that she was calling me fat. It went on to just, you have to deal with being obese for my entire life. My parents took me to every expert as a kid, and then as an adult I took myself to just about every diet, every doctor, every weight loss program that you can think of, and nothing ever worked. By the time I went to high school, certainly by college, I was 300 pounds. At certain points, I was 400 pounds. And then I spent the next 30 years literally dieting my way to 400 pounds. It was diet after diet. I started a different program and I went to a different expert year after year after year. And I just couldn't figure out why I couldn't figure it out. When my mother passed away suddenly, it was a big wake-up call, and I tried the traditional routes again. I tried Weight Watchers, and again I failed. But I knew that I had to do something, otherwise I was going to face an untimely death. And so I made the big decision to have bariatric surgery, even though I knew in my heart that it wasn't the right call for me. It wasn't the right decision, but I was so desperate and nothing else that I had tried worked. I was a couple of weeks away from having the surgery, and I just did a random Google search, and I came across a low-carb ketogenic diet. So first of all, I was shocked that it was something that I hadn't tried over almost 50 years of trying. I started reading about it, and I thought, this is something that I feel like I can do. It makes sense. And I thought, let me give this a try for a couple of weeks, see if it makes any difference. And I did. I tried it. I thought, it's worth a shot. And so I started a low-carb ketogenic diet. Almost immediately, I could tell that there was a difference. I felt different. My cravings subsided. My hunger subsided after a few weeks. And I can tell this is different than all the other attempts. And I went on to cancel the surgery, and it's almost 6 years later, and I've gone on to lose almost 225 pounds. I ended up being Dr. Cho's patient because I needed additional support. I was getting so much conflicting information online about how to do low carb right. It made me so angry thinking about the wasted years I spent in what I call obesity prison. So many tears shed thinking it was all my fault. So I became a health coach's redemption, a way to right the wrongs of so much of my life and to help keep as many people as possible from going down the same endless rabbit hole of bad advice, judgment, and shame, and offer them a way out. I am proof that it is possible, even though I never believed it was.